I moved into one of those $1 homes in Japan so you wouldn't have to. Come to the top of the mountain with me, just like Martin Luther King, on a new Martin show. I have a dream that I will be monetized one day. Black children and white children, old people and young people will give me pennies for viewing my content on the internet. I have a dream one day that I will have a K truck. Hello, friends. Listen, I'll be the first to admit, this office is a bit dirty. Here's the thing. It's been a long summer. You know, my parents are getting older, just like you and me. And as they've got older, they've begun to lose their minds a bit, and it's been complicated. My son, he too is getting older, but he's going from 8 to 9, which is joyous. I'm getting older. I'm going from 21 to 22. You wouldn't think it looking at me. It was very difficult. You know, eat your vegetables. What you're about to see is a trip up the mountain out front. Bear with me, and soon we're going to be back in the studio here. I'm going to clean up. We're going to make this thing happen. I'm even going to put on some pants. So, this is up the mountain. I shot this yesterday, just for you. More coming soon. Right here. Camera, it's gonna be all cleaned up. It's gonna be beautiful. I'll see you on the mountain, friend. Bye. I wake up in the mornings and I often see the clouds rolling over the mountains as they are this morning here in Japan. And I think to myself, if there was only some way I could capture this, just for my own self, because I know that when I become older, these are the things that I'm going to dream about. You know, when I'm sitting in the old age home and I've got the THC oxygen mask on, and I'm eating my crab cakes, and Susan, my nurse, I'm sorry, I digress. Today on the Martin Show, we're going to go up that mountain. We're going to go look at that tea field with the Unkai. Unkai is the word for the cloud forest, or is it a cloud ocean? Cloud something. The Unkai. Mite minasan. Unkai sugoi kakkui. Ganbatte, ganbatte minasan, ganbatte. Come on everybody, we're going to go up the mountain. We're going to go look at the Unkai today on Martin Show Japan. Let's go! Okay, let's get in the minivan. Let's get in the Honda. There's that old mountain we're going up. Got the car rigged. Here, I'm gonna put you in there. Hang on one second. How you doing? How's your day going so far? I know it's not bad. I think I'm on my little videos. Well, good evening to you, officer. Okay, let's see here. Let me just make sure it's recording. Hang on a second. This might feel a little bumpy for a second. Oh yeah, we're still recording. Okay, buddy. Only double check, because that'd be a real travesty. Yeah, we're recording. Okay. Ooh. The aliens are coming in. Yes, master? Take them up the mountain? Of course, master. Whoa, yeah, what? Okay. So, pulling out. We're going up the see what I said. We're going up the aforementioned mountain. Let me just turn on some air conditioning to give a little ambiance. So, here we are in Shizuoka, Japan. We're going down my little street. We're in my big minivan. I have a white plate car. In Japan, you can either have a, see, I'll take you down the scenic route. Let's see which way should we go. Let's go this way. In Japan, we have a white plate, we have a yellow plate. White plate is a full-size, not full-size, it's a car like you get in America. Goodness. It's a full-size car. A yellow plate is your kawaii, which is a word for cute, kawaii. Kawaii sounds so much more like cute than cute does, doesn't it? Like, she's cute. Oh, kawaii. She's cute. Oh, kawaii, kawaii. Kawaii sounds cute, doesn't it? So those little kawaii trucks that you see, the K truck, the white little funny little truck that you see that's ubiquitous to Japan, that's a K truck. But there's also a whole class of cars called K cars, and outside of their kawaii-ness, they are have yellow license plates. So I'm in a white plate full-size Honda. It's at the beginning of a real mediocre hip-hop song. I'm in a white plate full-size Honda. So by my house is a fishing lake. Catch and release, carp. Let's take a quick look. See the mountain from this perspective. You always think there's gonna be nothing behind you. I always think there's gonna be nothing behind me, and then in Japan, in this no man's land, I mean, it's not no man's, my A's get soft. No man's land, then they get too nasally. Where were we again? We're gonna get out of the car, we're gonna take a look at the fishing pond, come on. That's the mountain we're going up. We're going up that mountain. I know, people are like, go back. Why does he talk so much? He talks so much because he talks so much. Yeah, that's the fishing pond here in the Inaka. The Inaka is the word for rural Japan. And it's the dock, one of the many docks here. This is the part when the foreigner falls in the lake with his iPhone, because I know nothing. I do know it's not the most stable of operations. That's the mountain we're going up. It's just from a different perspective. So let's get back in the car and let's get up that mountain. Want to see my falcon, my falcon? Call it the Falcon after the Millennium Falcon because I'm cool like that. Here's the Falcon. As you can see, it's a white plate. All right, we're going up country. Ohayou gozaimasu. We're going up country. Everyone in Japan keeps their car clean except for me. Where was I? Driving up the mountain, I was talking about something. No importance. Oh, you know what I've been thinking about recently? I've been thinking about the rise of the podcast and the decline of the phone call. I think the podcast is so popular because everyone is missing people talking to them. You know, a podcast is like a one-way conversation. It's like going to dinner with your talkative, not so smart friend. Referring to one podcast in particular that I listen to. I sort of hate listening to it because this gentleman is so not someone that I'd ever want to spend time with, but I invite him into my house, you know, a few times a week for hours on end to talk about stupid stuff. I mean, this is a big dummy, this guy. But the thing is, you know, is that I have the extreme version of this existence of living without human communication. I mean, I'll communicate with humans, but you know, my communication is, how would I put this? Limited, you know. No bag, thank you, it's tasty, it hurts, etc. But I like to listen to this one-way communication. I think that, you know, people that live in their homeland or a regular familiar society might like it too. Oh, hey, let's take a look at this. This is also happening right now. It's harvest season. It's fields of gold, like Sting. You'll remember me. Okay, come on. Look at this. This is rice. It's going to be harvested soon. Okay, let's get back in the Falcon. I didn't want you to miss that because that's really beautiful. Oh, over here, these are edamame. That's more rice. Oh, and back there, that's my kingdom. I live underneath that patch of Unkai. Okay, we got to get back in the car. It's making a mess of things. Okay, come on. Come on. You still there? You still there, baby? You still there, baby? Baby, please, baby, please. Okay. Here, hang on a second. Look at you situated. Okay. You good? I know it's not the most flattering angle, but I wanted to do that for you. Okay, so we're going up country. We're going up the mountain. Turn the camera around and show you what I see. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Yeah. Well, that was should have done that a while ago. Okay. Oh. Hidari. Okay. Whoa. These are all cherry blossoms. All this stuff, these are all cherry blossoms. They turn into trees when they're not being beautiful cherry blossoms. Wow, it's a bumpy shot. It's cinema verite. It's a French word for mean messed up. Just kidding. It means, real stuff. Can I hold that and make it less shaky? Jeez. Shaky cam. Hey. It's a Vibra cam. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. This is a little tea shop. Okay, squishy, gambatte, ikimashita. Okay. This is the way up the mountain. This town used to have two, sorry friend. This town used to have two, kombinis. The word for bodegas or convenience stores. One used to be down there, but that one went out of business. I think it was during the pandemic, I think. Alright. I've said this many times, but so much of Japan reminds me of like Arizona. Ohayo gozaimasu! Japanese love the weed. That means they must hate me because I got mad weeds growing. Alright. So this is a two-way road. One must look alive, as we say in the West when driving in Japan. And this is the way up. Okay. Let's go up, yeah. But if I adjust it for that reflection, we're going to end up in the ditch. Is that a reflection? Not even. Okay. Oops. Let's see who's going to go backwards. Am I going to be the backwards guy? I'll be the backwards guy. Now, see, when you run into someone in one of these situations, you just got to back your car up until the other guy has a little space to squishy past you. In this instance, I believe I can get over here a little bit. Oh, hold on. That guy went the other way. Hold on. No, that guy's up there. Oh no, it's my turn to go. I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to back up. Oh, okay. I still, okay. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. You know what's weird? My Japanese is poor and he can't even hear me say that. That's ridiculous. That's goddamn ridiculous. So yeah, we're going up that mountain. Okay. Keep my eyes open. Try to stabilize this. Ooh, look at that clouds. Yeah, we're cruising into Detroit International Airport. We're at 2,000 feet. Please bring your seat trays back to the upright position. Don't worry about any monkeys you may see. Those are just Japanese bonobos. Let me switch this around. Whoa, easy, easy, easy. Okay. Let's see here. I know it's just a shaky, but me watching that shaky shot was very distracting. Ooh, look at that. Actually, hold on. There we go. The basics of filmmaking is I need to show you, not tell you. So let me show you what we are doing, because we are near the apex. A couple sandbags on the side of the road. Let's see. I believe this is the field we're looking at. I've made it to the mountaintop. Actually, we've made it to the mountaintop, and it's rainy up here. It's rainy. It's let me move over a little bit. I don't want to clog this frame up. It's a beautiful rainy day here in Japan. These are the times when I'm making these little videos that I feel that I need to say something clever or conclusive. But I really don't have anything to say besides thanks for joining me. And until next time, I'll be here in Japan. Let's enjoy the view together. Isn't that something else? I'm looking at these clouds that are just floating up and over the mountain. It's kind of terrifying. It's like scary, like a tornado, funnel cloud or something. I know it won't hurt me. These are the clouds you're supposed to see from an airplane. And I'm the only one to bear witness to this. I mean, this is crazy, man. Wow. Down there, that's where my little kid was born in East Harlem. You know, scary, spooky East Harlem. That's where he goes to elementary school. He looks out of his window up here to where I'm standing, daydreams. I'm standing here sharing another non-dream with you. I guess this must happen all the time because I see the clouds coming up again. Take a look, here they come. So many beautiful things happen. You and there's no one to bear witness to them. It's the tree falling in the forest. Does it make any sound? One there to take pictures and photos of the clouds, and not expected to be quite so awe-inspiring. My house is just over there. Look at these guys going up. Can you see that? It's just me here. Son of a home ec teacher, suburban Maryland, 20-year New Yorker, doer of all the things. Up here on this mountain. I mean, look at that mountain. Oh, I walk up there. That's where I walk to. That's my walking path up there. I'm like, well, that's crazy up there. That's where I walk to. I never realized it. Yeah, I walk. Where do I walk? I walk along that river, and then I go up along that ridge, and I crisscross, and I go, whoops, it's focusing on my finger. Hold on a second. And then I walk right along there. The clouds are floating in there. It's strange living in Japan because it's a Thursday, it's Wednesday, it's a day of the week that ends in a Y. Wow, man, look at these clouds blowing over this. I know. It's like, these are the videos that have one watcher. It's for the love of the game. The thing about living in Japan, people ask me what it's like to live here. What it really is that it's what it's like to not live in America. I mean, as I was saying earlier, it's like a Tuesday or Wednesday. It's really a Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's a Thursday. It's a hawk. I'm really gonna stop this, but you gotta see the. Oops, there's my falcon. Hold on, this won't go that way. I've twisted this poor thing too many times. See that hawk? People ask me what it's like to live in Japan. And the thing is that it's not so much what it's like to live in Japan. It's what it's like not to live in America. Because I moved to Japan, and I often say that I live on Japan and not in Japan. Watching this, you're like, oh, you live in Japan, son. No, I mean, but it feels like you live on Japan because it's such a foreign place. Granted, we are in like an otherworldly part of it at the moment. But what happens is that you lose connection to America's current illness, I guess I would say. I mean, the idea of, like, we've been talking for a while, right? Like, if a policeman were to come down the street right now, they're not going to ask me any questions as to where I am, why I'm here, or what I'm doing. They're just going to be like, how you doing? Hi, bye. There's no political unrest. There's no Donald Trump. There's none of the oversized, overportioned, too much everything in your face all the timeness that America has. So it's more about moving inside, moving to Japan. I mean, I think if you live in Tokyo or Osaka or somewhere that's more like America, perhaps you have more of that feeling. But living in Japan has been really a trip in. It's been more of a what's missing more than what I've gained. I'm living without the the constant pings of anxiety or pending doom that my friends from the West seem to have, because that's something that everyone across the boards, not across the boards, most people, actually at this point I would say everyone, with the pending strikes and the election, everyone seems to have a sense of pending doom. And there's no pending doom here, because I live on Japan. I'm not voting. I'm living in my own head. And so it's a strange thing, because I don't really know what's happening in America anymore. And the longer I stay here, the stranger America seems. It seems like the hot girl that you fall in love with. You know, she's so beautiful, but she treats you so poorly. Living in Japan is like marrying yourself, maybe. I always try to say something clever and it always comes out stupid. Look at those clouds, huh? Until next time, I'll be here in Japan. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, friend.